Washington University, we have sort of two tracks for the public history program. There's an undergraduate certificate in public history. We're one of the very few universities that have that. There's also the graduate emphasis in public history. You can get a master's degree in history with an emphasis in public history at Eastern Washington University. Public history is taking history out to the world. It's all the things we do with historical training that's not standing in front of a classroom lecturing people. So it's not teaching, but it is working in archives. Public history is working sometimes in libraries. Public history is working out for government, for the National Park Service, leading tours of Gettysburg, or being a historic preservation officer for a city. Public history is working in museums and historic sites. There's a world of employment opportunities in public history.
Well, the remarkable thing about the program is its resources, and the fact that we have right on campus the world's first built from the ground up digital archive. We have this great resource, and Professor Cibula has a foot in both camps. He's the assistant digital archivist as well as being a professor at Eastern. And things like that, you know, I think they help create an energy moving forward. That you've got this possibility of working with somebody who's the assistant digital archivist of this very important digital archive.
What makes our program unique in public history is its digital emphasis. We have a strong partnership with the digital archives.
It is unique in the sense that it was the first building ever built to house a government digital archives. It was deliberately constructed on the university campus so that we could take advantage of the natural partnership with the university computer science history department. We even share a joint appointment. It's a unique opportunity in the sense that there are many universities that teach public history, but they do not have access to a digital archives building. You can have access to other universities to computer science staff, you can have access to history staff, you can have access to things, but we're the only institution that has a facility that shows these people are solving unique problems every week. They're dealing with unique situations with local government, state government. They're solving problems for the first time in many of these areas.
The thing about public history is it's an opportunity to do something with your history degree rather than saying, good, I've got this piece of wallpaper, now I'll go get a job selling insurance or shoes or something.
Public history is where the jobs are. There are opportunities for public historians in government and private industry. There's a lot you can do with a history degree, and public history is about showing you how to apply your degree. Public history is applied history. The public history program at Eastern has a lot of partnerships and people we cooperate with to help train students. There's the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture in Spokane. We frequently have interns there. We've helped to research some of the exhibits. We hope to do more in the future. There's the National Park Service. We've had several people work for the National Park Service and for the National Forest Service, both of which hire historians. We've had our history majors work in the Spokane Public Library in the Northwest Room, with a focus on some of the documents in the Northwest and on digitizing those and helping get those online. But our largest partner is probably the Washington State Archives, and particularly the digital archives.
Hi, my name is Tracy Rebstock, and I'm a master's student here at Eastern Washington University. I just finished an internship at the MAC. I've done 2 internships there. In spring of 2011, I did an internship at the Library and Archives. And then in the fall, I did an internship with the senior history curator, Marsha Rooney, and I helped install an exhibit. And it took pretty much the whole 10 weeks, and I was there for the opening. So I still volunteer there, and I think it's an experience that if students want to become a docent or to do tours, if they're any interest in museum whatsoever.
Well, I'm Clayton Hansen. I'm one of the grad students here at Eastern Washington and studying the public history program, and I'm also a park ranger. Currently a park ranger for Lake Roosevelt National Recreation Area, and previously a park ranger for Lake Roosevelt National Recreation Area, and before that a interpretation ranger intern at North Cascades National Park. because it's such an ambitious program. It has a good digital foundation. I hate to really play this up, but right now there's a lot of emphasis in the Park Service world and in the rest of the world on people who are, fluent in the use of electronic media. I mean, whether it's a video camera or a computer or photo editing or photography generally, or writing or content management systems, you name it. That's all it's pretty big right now. I'm working with Dr. Sabula, for instance, on those on digital tours, on blog posts. This is actually an expanding part of the field of public history in the Park Service.
We need public historians in this country partly to inform us what our history is. Where do most adults learn their history? It's not from a history professor. It's from somebody who works in a museum, somebody who designed a historic exhibit along a freeway, along a hiking trail. It's from somebody who made a historical documentary. It's public historians who teach Americans their history.
It's a part of understanding ourselves and understanding the country. I believe that it enriches one's life as an American, as a citizen.
And I think that's what you find with public history, that it helps you become even a better citizen because it helps you understand the functionings of government or the government agency that you're involved with.
It's important to train our students as public historians because that's where the jobs are. Public history offers a much shorter time of training. A 2-year master's degree is typically a terminal degree and a lot more job possibilities.